here. Test out a new game, or at least a new game to me. It's recently released in beta here. Actually, just went through an update today. We're gonna see what all is in here. We have Hunters of Faenora. We're gonna talk about it a little more as people get in here. This is a roguelite kind of pixel tactical RPG that I was doing some research on last week or so, and really like the way that the game economy, everything there. They don't, for example, they don't mint new tokens in order to hand out rewards. Their rewards are recycled from what people spend in the game, and the whole setup is just great. And at least I think it's great. I did one kind of free-to-play run, and I like the concept of the game, and this is really going to be my first dive into the actual gameplay. I can go get an NFT now, play with an NFT, and we're gonna see if this is a game that I'm going to play a little bit more. I'm kind of excited about it. Let's go in here and first show you free-to-play. Okay, let's get started. We're not gonna spend on any perks. We don't have any NFTs that we're leveling up. Perks. This is just gonna help you guys see the stumbling around as I'm trying to check all. Which was just on my end. Okay, so when you go in, you have 6 characters here, okay? And you can, ideally, you'll have NFTs. We're going to level up. I don't have any NFTs. They fill out your squad with free-to-play single-use heroes. This actually seems like I got a pretty good draw here. They're random. But we've got, it's either not all commons. I did one run and they were mostly green or that. The common, uncommon, rare. I forget. I'm still learning all this, guys. I'm still learning all this, so you gotta be patient with me. These first streams can kind of miss you. We've got so 3 squires and 3 maidens. So at least it's kind of balanced, right? We can kind of put those in the back row because I believe they get extra turns, extra attacks. Put them in their ideal spots. So let's go. Come over here. And this is how we no. Put those in the back. For those of you who have played the game, as I stumble over things, as I screw things up, definitely correct me, definitely let me know. I've done a decent amount of research going into this, but I'm a newbie, okay? I'm a newbie, and I'm going to fail miserably. So, correct me as I screw things up. Okay. So I think that's the formation that we want. Like, you can just see the difference in quality here. Better innate skills. Just more health. Better stats. And it's a roguelite, so we're gonna go through, and we have different options for what we want to face. This one's a healing spring. That's kind of a bummer to get a healing spring to start. You want those later. You do a random. Let's just go in and do a nice little simple battle. Hopefully. I can't wait to finish up this first run because I want to go hire my own mercenaries and get my own character. But we're gonna show them. We're starting at the very beginning here. Okay, auto battle's on. Let's turn auto battle off. You guys can. It's a turn-based game. That's what my channel started with, was turn-based RPGs like this. You've got skills. I can't use my skills right now because we have to get skill points, energy. I forget what it's called. So you just kind of start with your basic attacks, facing a single block there. I would be much faster if we had it on auto. Kind of could use sparks and click up. get some more damage in. One more. Finish him off. Oh, really? A 7 damage crit. You got 1 health left. Come on, man. Here we go. There's victory in our first wave. And then they level up. Since these are your free-to-play, and we get some items. Since these are our free-to-play squad, they actually level up faster than your NFT characters. That might sound a little odd at first, but the reason is these are single use. I level them up, but as soon as we're done, as soon as we go back home, whether we leave with what we've got, which can't really take anything back because it's free to play here. But free to play is just about trying out the game. But because they're just single use, you need them to level up faster for them to be useful at all. Your NFT progression will be permanent. That will actually level up slower, but it retains from run to run, so you'll be able to level up higher. Okay, so let's go. We got an item. Now we can start equipping things. So we can give a staff to let's give it to our powerful character in the back. And this we can give. We'll just put it as an item down. You can use it. We could. Some items you can use outside of battle. I haven't quite figured them all out yet. I've just done a small run here, so I wasn't completely lost playing the game. But I think that's basically it. Now let's go ahead. Don't really need. Let's simple back. How many of you have ever seen this game before? So the company that releases this, they actually do, they have a Web 2 version and a Web 3 version. And one of the things when I talk to them that I really like, and you can do, like we can put this on auto. So it'll go a lot faster. You can also like jump in and say, oh, I want all the other ones to auto, but I want to stop at this person right. Okay, we'll stop here and then make kill or something. I'm not very fast at watching all. As we got somebody that's starting to take some damage though. Level up. Okay, so like we have our healing spring. We could go in and heal that guy up. Maybe I try to hide him more in the back. Like we could, we'll put this on like maybe one of the front guys. Yeah, it's kind of less ideal, but maybe I could put him there and then kind of hide him so he doesn't take as much damage. Go. Faenora, thank you for the repost on X. Hard to see the X chat. I'm trying to pay attention. Multi-streaming here. We do condense some of the chat, but X doesn't like to. Oh, are we going back there first? Okay. See that? See what that opened up though? Because I moved them out of the way. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Do we have? Like we have a heal, but I just don't have enough points. So could we? All right, how do I see which? Which of my characters is actually going right? Like if I wanted to give this to them. Thought about seeing if we could do a heal or something like that. Oh, now we got some heal packs. Now we can heal up a little bit. All right, we're gonna go in the middle and see what that. Let's. We heal up a little bit. There we go. Maybe these around. That not as vulnerable there. And I'm not gonna make it very far with just these free characters, but we'll see. So this is the I didn't see the, excuse me, didn't come across the dojo on my trial run before the stream. Every drop of sweat in the dojo, I can't talk, saves a river of tears on the battlefield. Select units to promote. So I can promote some of my units. I kind of read about this, but hadn't. Thank you, Vipo, for the follow. Okay, what am I? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. So like I can become damaged. Like I can turn into a cleric. Is that what we're doing here? Let's go. Let's just got a cleric there. Like turn this guy into knight, a fighter. Which one would I want? Try a knight. People says he can answer questions. He's played a lot, like a lot. Okay, this seems like a pretty good thing that I found, the dojo. Good upgrades, maybe. So how did that? Oh, it did heal. It healed them up too. Oh, I should have gone with the one that was damaged more. Okay, so now this guy we definitely want to move back up front, right? Now what skills do we have? So I have to unlock that one. Heals rows of units now. Oh, so it goes in a row. So maybe we should switch those since that would be the row I'd want to. I don't know. Thoughts make sense in my. Let's click on the right so we can just see what happens when we go into the question. Oh, we got a merchant. We can buy some things or sell some things. Except we have no money. Oh, that didn't really. I have a heal pack? So do I want to... Leave those. So should I go ahead and use it? Should I put it in here maybe? Maybe wait till some other people get damaged a little bit and then use it? Go back to that. Again, as we see more people coming in across the various different platforms. I'm doing just a free player run. Anybody can go in and do this right now, not using my own units. That's a lot of damage. They're gonna die soon. Okay, so go to the front one. Oh, come on now. So what I I want to... Okay, so what happens if I use that? Okay, I still get that turn, right? Now I... Or can I not heal? Am I on a on a different character? How do I see which... When characters look the same, how do I... They are. Don't focus fire here. Let's see if I die. Ouch. That skill still don't have enough for... At least it didn't get dodged this time. Okay, now can I use this heal? Yes, I can use it. Oh, it healed up. It said row. When I saw the picture, I thought it looked like it was vertical. Apparently it's not. I like that better though. I'd much rather have that type of heal. That was better for me. Not complaining. Stop dodging. Yeah, hit that guy. Thank goodness they're not. They don't have their own focus fire. Yeah, maybe protect him with bodyguard. Stop dodging. Dodging all my skills. Lovely. Lovely. Three straight dodges. No. I have them. Didn't realize I had them on auto back there. Okay, why are they dodging so much? I'm sure that's... My guys are useless! Alright, can we finish this guy off for once? Hey, there we go. Can't use that yet. I kind of want to get this guy out of here, though. There we go. About time. People says class ranks are really important for squires and maidens to not be fully useless. You just have to get through a couple of hard failure runs to get them better. What do you mean when you say I have to get through a couple of hard failure runs? I'm over this dodging. Okay. So, can I just... What happens if I go back? You focus fire though. Put on auto here. Uh-oh, he's about to die. So they do heal him up. Nice crit there. Okay. That's a lot faster. Yeah, I feel like as far as random characters, I got maybe decent ones. Hey, I got a dagger. I've got a weapon. Oh, we've got a chest. Let's go in and open this up. Once you clear enough stages with squires and maidens, they rank up, which is a permanent upgrade, and all of their stats are better. So even if I'm using the temporary characters, the class upgrades that I get are still permanent. Is that correct? There we go. We got some items now. I forgot I had a potion earlier. Okay. Okay, so want this to go back here, right? There, get a dagger. You can do some more damage now. All right, all that's equipped. Go ahead and use that. Yes, that progression will apply to temporary units and permanent units I own. Okay. So I'm not just wasting time by playing with the temporary unit. I mean, my main goal was to basically just show off an initial run here first before I go open up my own. I'm avoiding those bosses. They look scary. I don't know what type of boss that is. Hi, Nugan. Welcome over on YouTube. Supreme Victory. Welcome. How are you guys doing? Any of you heard of the game before? And he's dead. Well, I need some more speed. Okay, now everything's down. I don't know if I'd be better off using a potion. Can we check these dodge chances? This is everybody, right? Ooh. That was a medium health potion. Okay. Could use that after. I can just heal there. Okay, let's turn auto. People says I should 100% play for a bit with temporary units. But what if I want to go get my own? I don't want to wait. Wait, did they not focus fire there? Why was he? I was looking at chat. Why was he over there attacking that? And we're all gonna die. Supreme Victory. It looks like. I mean, obviously this is the turn-based games. Definitely my type of game when my channel got started on. Very different type of turn-based game though. Star Wars. Still a genre I like. Then I get to learn about. Then I get to learn about permadeath stakes real fast. I'm terrified. You guys have me so scared. See, we're just all gonna die. But which is okay? Which is better? So when I get my, as we see, we now have lost, completed some rounds. Ultimately, didn't get very far because we've got kind of crappy kills. How come my cleric didn't move at all? Well, it says 37 out of 5,000. HP recovered. Wait, why was it only 37 HP? HP recovered. I feel like I recovered a lot more HP than that. But, regardless, is it best to get an NFT, go get a mercenary, and play, but maybe focus on, maybe not, don't push it too much. Okay, I got 7 waves in there. 7. I don't know what the terminology. I'll call them wave. And not all of them were even battle wave. But should I just go a little bit at a time, using their stamina and kind of leveling everybody up? Get them up to rank 3 first before getting NFTs involved. Okay. Yeah, I like the game, and once I kind of found out about how the economy works here, there's no reason to really buy these until I'm using NFT, right? Do another run so we can see with different characters. A legendary! Wait, is that legendary? To me, the purple is like epic and gold says legendary. Oh, look, just look at it. It's got like some little platform there. Prefers poetry over battle cries. Okay, so we go into our team. So we want, where's this guy? So this, we can't necessarily line everybody up in their preferred spot though. We want something like that, maybe. I'm looking at their innate skills. Magic. Innate skills, sticks and stones. What does sticks and stones do? Oh, I don't have my guide pulled up. Well, I kind of do, but I have to pull it up in a background browser. That would be a good innate skill, right? Okay, I feel like it's not just a stat buff. Ooh, what is the one over to the left? Looks a little creepy. I should just click. Yeah, 50% more HP. But yeah, anyways, what I was getting to is by the way, if you guys saw that squirrel pop up, that's Darth Squirrel that gave the announcement for like a new follow. That's because Bulldog gets distracted. Squirrel. Anybody ever seen Up? Squirrel moments. So what? As I was kind of reading about the game, it was really refreshing reading about the economy. Because those of you who follow me know I've complained about Web3 economies and how everything's set up and who we're marketing towards and all these different things. complain about it so much. I love seeing that the way essentially this works for the kind of play to earn rewards. Oh, focus fire. You saw at the beginning that you could spend the currency to get a better start to the game, right? Well, now we go buy a character, buy a mercenary. We'll spend tokens in the game. If we die, you have to revive them for an increasing cost each time they die. That stacks up. I feel like it's all of, or at least a lot of what you spend in the game goes into a reward pool. And that pool is distributed based on how people perform or the NFTs that they hold at the end of each time period. That is month. I can't remember what the time period is. Sorry, there's so reading through the game guides and everything on this is there is so much going on. Do I want to let's go? We haven't seen the healing spring. I feel like I don't need it that much. But we're gonna click on it just so we can show it because we haven't gone in. Yeah, that character's a little low. So we could revive somebody here. If you have an NFT character that gets down, finding a healing spring has to be like a godsend because you can revive them. I don't. Put these in our bag here. But anyways, the point being that it's a sustainable economy. It's not this, oh, we're going to create a token and then we're going to mint it to give out for rewards and we're going to have 30% inflation and all this crazy stuff. No economy. One of the best in the game had a couple 250 plus sales on legendaries. I need to get these guys some items. But see, one of the things that you could buy at the beginning, which I'm sure if you're trying to do some leaderboard runs or some good runs, I assume you kind of have to pay that fee at the beginning, right? To get some items to start with. Or I know there are, oh, here, turn auto off here. Wait. That's not really a huge. Can we done guy? Go after the other one. Use those skills. Oh, that's a big crit. So when I look up top, I'm trying to look at who's gonna go next and what turns they're going to take. Is he the ones that are grayed out? Is he skipping that because he's stunned? We just take him out. I think he was skipping 2 turns. Yeah, you're going to want items right now. Need to get them by using a Retake. Here, future will be able to buy on the auction. Well, because there are items that are just like there are characters that are temporary. There are your items that are temporary, right? But you can also have permanent items that you attach to them, from what it was looking like as well. Let's give my legendary guy a dagger. Let's. I would see as a legendary, you got all these, you got 3 item slots. I just need some, actually. Yuzo, let's come over here. See if we can find. That a hint of what's coming? Or is that cool? Oh, what do we have here? Is that a griffin? 620 health. How hard is this guy gonna hit? Ooh, ouch. Ouch. I feel like this is not gonna go. Doing 9 damage at a time. It's gonna be a while. Can I stun the ball? Did I try to use? Like try to be able to use the skill to stun the boss? I don't think this is really gonna help much. Oh, what did I? Oh, okay. So that when I use that, that also uses a turn too, then doesn't it? Okay. All right, gotta learn these things. That was a stupid move. Okay, I don't have enough points for any of these. Stop clicking skills. Yeah, it's always a risk, right? Random. Everything it is a decision. Okay, one thing I'm still confused. I don't know if I'm confused by. From this screen right here, I see that like when I click this, I can now see who the character is. And I can kind of match it up over here. But some of these, like, okay, my back left and my back middle, they have the same icon, same stats. How can I tell which character is taking the? All right, let's see if we can stun this thing. Immune! I had a feeling that. Who do I want to heal up? Try to heal. I feel like it does more damage than my heal anyways. Maybe 2 heals. They have a little white ring around the border. You can change them into Taylor. A little white ring. Oh, it does. Okay, I see the white. I see the white ring now. The white against the tan. Oh, that's not what I meant to put because I think I could have done. Yeah. I did keep her alive. I'm not making much progress on this guy. Does the rush even do more damage? It does a little bit. He's immune to the stuns. All right, we're gonna turn this on auto. Uh-oh, what's... But it's ooh, that hurt. So much for trying to heal them up and keep it going one at a time. For a little while there, I thought maybe if I got lucky on who they attacked and who I was able to heal, I had a couple healers, maybe we could keep going. Then that AoE is like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. He leveled up here a little more. Level 3 archer. Man. All right. Let's go. Go on the bear, because we gotta abandon the free to play. Let's come over. Is it hire and release? Hire mercenary. This is what I want, right? To go in with my first NFT. I just don't want to die with it. I'm 98% sure this is what I want, but got people in chat. I'll confirm that this is what I want to get in it, right? Before I. You haven't lived in crypto if you haven't accidentally made a mistake that is irreversible on the blockchain. They said yes, that's higher. Okay. All right. Unexpected error. Wait. Uh-oh. Got to refresh. I was told that this unfortunately there were some of the bugs just meant you had to refresh, and that pretty much solved things. Bad time. Green Victory says, yeah, that's the worst part and scariest part about losing your funds, sending it to somebody else. But besides that, Web3 is fantastic. I have made... I've had basically 3 bad experiences with Web3 that are somewhat related to that. When I was buying licenses in Wonderlands, those cost, what I think they cost $2,000, and you could get a 50% discount if you use vouchers. Some way there was a way to basically cut the price in half. And somehow I toggled that off when and literally spent twice as much on something as I needed to, and the funds for that were burned. So it wasn't like they went to the team help refund me or anything like that. They were burned. That was part of that. So basically burnt about $1,000. I accidentally sent the wrong to my Coinbase account. I sent the wrong I sent a token on the wrong chain. I think it was USD on Matic. On Matic, and they don't accept that. Maybe it was on Binance. Maybe it was Binance. And that was $800. Sent $800 to my account, and Coinbase refuses to help retrieve it. It's there. It's still on that account. Coinbase just won't give me access to it. They're like, if we ever add support to that for that token, it will be there for you. If my wallet is asleep, then you try and trigger it, pushes an error. So always make sure to wake up the wallet. That's probably what happens. Yeah, I did that, and then was involved in one hack on Abstract, where a game on Abstract was compromised, and I had engaged with it. Nothing that was my own. Not any fault of my own. I had my abstract wallet drained, which luckily had less than 2. People get thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Nothing earth. Jagged, welcome. Fortunately, bad timing, but we'll get this back up and go. I want to see what mercenary I get. Green Victory had a similar issue where you didn't put some type of note or something like that in there, and the funds never went through, and you never got it back. Yeah, that sounds like on Hive. You deposit something on Hive. I've always thought that was a terrible feature. Have to put in note and the address and everything. Particularly a pain when you're doing it like on mobile or engages. Some ways when you engage in your wallet, you can't copy two things, because when you copy something and then you go over to the next screen, you can't then pull it back up without going back, and then you copied on that mobile app. So that was such a bad set. Can't copy and paste both of them. Like write it down, or especially some of the notes or the address. Possible to miss. AAK never sleeps. Did I miss Hank? Trying to focus on not dying. I think it's because it normally doesn't take this long to load, guys. I think it's because I'm streaming. Not just streaming, but that is slowing this down. Because usually like when I loaded up to start before I started streaming, it wasn't instant, but I feel like it took 15 seconds. Wait is unusual. Of course, everything happens. Do I still mess around with AI music? I still play it on my Splinterland streams. I have not done any new songs recently. Oh, apparently I didn't wait long enough after the bar loaded. Sorry. And now the bar is taking forever. But it says they're pushing the limits of what a browser can do. Did I hear that you were? I remember some comment about mobile. Was that mobile browser or like working on a mobile app? Here, one thing I've got pulled up over here because I was looking at it. I kind of mentioned earlier that there is Web 2. Like here is. You go to Steam, there is a Web 2 version of it. I hadn't really looked around on it. Kind of see some. But instead of trying to get Web 2 people to play a Web 3 game, Web 3 people to play a Web 2 game, I like the approach of we're going to offer both. And if you want to have NFTs, if you want to play high stakes, then you can come play with NFTs and compete for leaderboards and try to earn the token. And if you just want to play a game and you don't care about all that, game's over on Steam. Or it will be coming on Steam. I know mentioned we're like top 30 wish list or something like that. Something impressive. It's still moving. My streams are my own doing. If I had made sure my wallet was set up correct, wouldn't have to be waiting. Jag, do you think Glint can be a Web 2 and 3 gateway for those who want different focuses? So this is going over to Splinterlands. Or Diatri. I've got my zoom in weird because it's zoomed in to fit the browser on the other aspect. So this is cut off, I'm sorry. Something on. But Faenora says about 20k Steam wishlist. Nice. The problem with doing it with like Glint as a Web 2, Web 3 gateway, or a gateway from Web 2 to Web 3 is even to earn Glint, you still need the token. And it's still difficult in Splinterlands to go buy or rent the token in order to even earn Glint to get that Web 2 progression aspect. It's so much better than it was. But that barrier of jumping from Web 2 to Web 3, even for the best setups out there, is so much more difficult than I think most people understand. Even just the simple aspect trying to set up a wall, like that's something anybody in Web 3's, if you've been in Web 3 for a significant amount of time, wallets are like second nature. And using a wallet to log into a game, engage with anything, it's second nature to you. If you've never been in crypto, a wallet is extremely intimidating. And that's why, I mean, you've seen some games move to not even have wallets. They have social logins and things like that. But there's still always barriers. If we could. I think the sound will. Official strategy. Roguelite tactical RPG. What's in the demo? If we were to what all can you do on the demo? I'm not gonna download it right now. Hey, they retweeted me. I say there was some videos on here for some guides, I think. Looking to get some games. By the way, it's awesome. This sounds so.
So I just thought about recording now. We have 2 revival pedals and an escape portal. Yeah, so this is basically the fight with the boss.
I think
usually he does
he'll be loading
3 timbers before I can take him down. So we only have enough revival pedals where one of our guys is not going to be surviving. So a little sketchy, but it is.
As we scroll through here, it's so refreshing that
it doesn't matter. He's just going to charge up here.
There's that you actually find gameplay. It is insane that when you go to so many Web3 games and go to their Twitter feed and just see how long you have to play or how long you have to scroll before you actually find any gameplay footage of the game whatsoever.
She never dodges. Right now, obviously, well, not obviously.
Here on there, you've got this stream, which is intending to have gameplay. Had gameplay at the beginning. You've got somebody fighting this. That boss looks insane. Does that say 3,000 health? I struggle with my 600 health boss. I got a long ways to go. Faenora says demo is the same game, basically no NFT.
Full blast, whatever. You can heal up her. 145. You can heal up here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. How can I get it set? All right, all right. This is gonna. You guys get to see the gaming email that I use. That's okay. This is hidden, right? Pretty sure Phantom was. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Not the armor. Iron release. Mercenary, not a villager. Mercenary. What did I do? I logged in. I refreshed my wallet. I don't want to reload. I don't want to reload. I broke it. This is why a lot of streamers won't do like first look streams like I do and go in mostly blind. All right, so what do you think we should do? Is this something that should I try a different wallet? Or should we just call it a night on the just looking at the free to play, and we'll try again tomorrow after I get a hero? We're gonna stream this multiple times, regardless. I just want. But yeah, the plan is to stream as I play, as I kind of learn the game, and then video guides. Once I feel comfortable and feel like I understand the game well enough to make recommendations to all of you. Want to? I'll pull up the actual. Kind of look at some. My Xfinity must. I'm trying to pull stuff up on a browser is not. That's gonna. Plus my browser's in a framed weird. You'll ship a hero to my wallet? Well, I won't complain about that. I may ruin it by killing it over and over again, but hopefully it'll be up soon. Yeah, something. My stream number. I'm not dropping frames on my stream, but my internet's not. Game economy. This is token Gucci. Actually, just recognize it. I've been saying the abbreviation. Yeah, so here's what we spend Gucci on. Re-rolling hunters. So once I get my hero, get my mercenary. I guess hero is a separate thing, right? I gotta get my terminology right. Heroes are a step above, if I remember right. Which I saw heroes. How do you get heroes? Separate question. Sorry, more. We saw at the dojo promotion and class advancement. Promote hunters to new classes with skills, stronger base stats. So that promotion that we just did. So if we do that with an NFT, it uses Muchi. Is that what I'm understanding right? Perks Hall, buy and assign powerful perks to gain equipment, better recruits, or higher XP. And rest and revive. Pay for rest or revival services. Includes free smiles from the innkeeper. This is a huge thing. As everybody's warned me, that death is very meaningful. Revive. Here we go. When a hunter meets an untimely end, the end offers revival services at a steep cost. Cost 1,000 Muchi to revive a perished hunter. Every time that hunter is revived at the end, that hunter's revive costs double. Repeated death is bad for morale and for your wallet. So that escalates very quickly. Reviving restores the hunter to full health and stamina, but comes with a growing financial reminder that resurrection should never be. And I looked at the Muchi price earlier. So this is about $5 right now. Is that right? So basically, your hero dying cost you about $5. Oh, there were heroes from contests and had some on the marketplace. Character types. So this is what I'm talking about. Heroes. Supreme Victory. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry we didn't get to see the haven't gotten to the good part yet of using the NFT character. But hopefully this is the type of game you like. Links down below. You can go check it out. And good one. That's about correct. Or true. You can also Sorry, so you can re-roll. I was looking for the cost of it. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. Basically, at any time, you can re-roll and reset your hero to level 1, and not just like take all its stats down. You get it's a new rarity, skill, a new class. All of this stuff resets. So you could re-roll multiple times to get the one that you want, or if yours dies and it's getting too expensive to continue to revive it, you can decide that, hey, I just want to start over and completely. Shows kind of what you can change and what you can't. The innate skill can't be changed. The class you can change at the dojo. Change. Just send me a mercenary. Awesome. Okay. We gotta go in. We gotta go in and kill our first mercenary. I'm so excited to have it. And my goal is to be overly passive, overly conservative starting this out. So I try not to kill it. But sounds like that's easier said than done. Okay, so now that we have one. Oh wait, it's what is the 11 up there? I've got to look at that. I need to freeze them. So we need to select it and freeze it. And is that basically so when you freeze it, are we essentially making it like we're sending it to the game and it's kind of like staking it, and that way everything in the, like as you interact with it, the game's not actually interacting with it as an NFT. It's interacting with it as a game asset, and then when you unfreeze it, it updates to be the correct NFT based on what it's like in the game. Is that what's kind of going on in layman's terms behind the scene? A lot of times that's what games do, essentially, so that you don't have to pay gas fees for every time you equip an item or do this or do that or whatever the case is. Not everything's an actual blockchain. A level 1 squire. All right. Res. Okay, what is? Stats are over here. Some oath. There we go. Stats and system. Character stats. Resilience. How much damage the unit receives from magic attacks. So he's better against magic attacks. First, their battles shaken, not stirred. Okay, and what? There's something else I want to talk about. Oh, okay. Where? Stamina. Every hunter has a maximum stamina that determines how many hunts they can attempt before resting. Each hunt consumes a portion of stamina depending on the difficulty, type of encounters faced. So, where they recover 5% of their stamina per hour while not on a hunt. Where do I see how much stamina my guy has? Gonna need to do a reroll on him as he's dead. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Reroll right here. Reroll character. You will lose your unit's equipment. That's okay. Let's see my first reroll. Let's see what we get. Give me something good. I broke the game. I tend to have that effect. Like, I just logged in with my wallet to start it. I can try messing around with a different browser, but I don't have this wallet installed on another browser. I can add it. It's just not easy to. I have to go. I'm using Brave. Honestly, I don't know. I use Brave because it's what Splinterlands recommends. And I haven't actually looked outside of it being most compatible with. All right. Well, I think what I'm gonna do, we've kind of lost most of the viewers across the different platforms at the moment. Viewership's gone down as I haven't been able to play. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, kind of get things figured out off stream, and then we'll come back in and stream again using NFT once we get things straightened out and figure out how to make it work. Again, as I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, when I jump into games without doing all of this beforehand, because I want to get a genuine first look, and that's why I do it. Because I want to experience everything kind of on stream with you guys for the first time. I like to do that. It works out really well sometimes, but sometimes we do get technical difficulties, and we'll figure that out. Then we'll come back. All right, I appreciate you guiding me through the stream, guiding me through the game plan. I feel like I'm as ready as I can be to hop in and get my butt kicked and not lose my NFT. Kill it off and have to revive or re-roll it. I think sometimes it's just something you have to experience. You just kind of have to experience before you learn how not to do it. So we'll see. We'll get things prepared for the next stream. I appreciate everybody. And probably won't be tomorrow. Going to Great No Chaser come tomorrow. That's my wife's favorite thing to go to every Christmas season. So we're going to that. Maybe won't be Saturday or Monday. Might be able to get in the stream on Sunday. It might be Tuesday though. I'm able to. Busy with things around Christmas. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon. I don't know exactly when. I'll post on X as soon as I know when the stream's going to be, and we'll give it a. Thank you guys. See you next.